Hello students, today we will start the third unit of maths, that is subtraction. In class 2nd, you have already learned how to subtract the two numbers. And you have subtracted the 3-digit numbers in class 2nd. Let us recall them. Let us do this first page of this unit. Here the collection of stamps of Rohan, Mohit, Renu and Neha is given. Here are the 4 children and they have collected the stamps. Mohit collected 359 stamps. Rohan collected 682 stamps, Renu collected 295 stamps, and Neha collected 800 stamps. Now, you have to answer some questions based on this. Now, the question is, who has the maximum number of stamps? मैक्सिमम मीन्स सबसे ज्यादा स्टैम्प्स किसके पास है. सो कंपेयर देम. 359, 682, 295 and 800. Which one is the greatest number? Yes, 800. So Neha has maximum number of stamps. So we have to tell the name of a child who has the maximum number of stamps. So Neha has the maximum number of stamps. Now second question is, who has the minimum number of stamps? Now minimum is सबसे कम stamps किसके पास है. So learn these two words, maximum and minimum. Maximum means सबसे ज़्यादा और minimum सबसे कम. सबसे कम stamps किसके पास है और सबसे maximum means सबसे ज़्यादा stamps. So again compare these 4 numbers. Which one is the smallest? Yes, 295. So Renu has 295 stamps. So minimum number of stamps is with Renu. Now come to the next question. How many more stamps does Neha have than Mohit? Now you have to compare the stamps of Neha and Mohit. Neha and Mohit. You have to compare the stamps of these two children. So whenever we compare the two numbers, we have to subtract. Or you can say we have to find the difference between the stamps of these two children. So for that, we have to subtract. So now we will revise how to subtract the two numbers and how we have done the subtraction of 3-digit numbers in class 2nd. So Neha and Mohit, you know, we have to write the greater number on the top. So who has more stamps, Neha or Mohit? Neha has maximum number of stamps, that is 800. And then Mohit has 359 stamps. Now we have to subtract. We have to find the difference between their stamps. So this is ones place, this is tens place, this is hundred place. You all know we start subtracting from ones place, and the upper digits, all the upper digits should be greater. If they are not, then we have to make them greater by taking the borrow. So here 0 is smaller than 9. So we have to make this 0 greater. Then this 0 is again smaller than 5. We have to again borrow. Take the borrow, and here 8 is greater. So let us start subtracting these two numbers. So first of all we have to borrow from here, but here there is nothing. 0 means nothing. So there is no, this 0 has nothing to give it to this 0. So first of all we have to borrow from this number, because here is nothing to give to this ones place. So first of all this 0 which is at tens place have to borrow from this 8 which is at 100 place. So when this 0 borrows from this 8, it will become 10. And what will left over here is 7. Now this 10 can give to this 0. Now this 0 will borrow from this 10. So what will left over here is 9. And after taking the borrow, it will become 10. Now all the upper digits are greater. So this is 10, which is greater than 9. 9 is again greater than 5, and here 7 is greater than 3. Now we will start subtracting. Now how you subtract? Some students subtracting by drawing the lines. First of all they draw 10 lines, and then they cut 9 lines, and they write the number of lines left over here. But you don't have to use that method. Now you have to count the numbers on your fingers. In subtraction, some students count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here is 10, and then this starts subtracting this 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what is left over here is 1. So they count this. So I will tell you one more easier method to subtract the numbers. What you have to do is you have to keep the lower digit, which one is smaller, in your mind. That is 9. Just keep this number in your mind. 9, and then start counting till the upper number. So what is the upper number? 10. And what you have to keep in mind is 9. So 9. Start counting till 10. 9. After 9, what will come? 10. 9 is in the mind, and then 10. So how many numbers you have counted? Only 1. So 10 minus 9 is 1. Let us try to do this also. What is the smaller number? 5. Now keep this 5 in your mind. 5. Start counting till what is the greater number? 9. Start counting till 9. What comes after 5? Because 5 is in your mind. What comes after 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you can count these numbers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So your answer is 4. Same here again. What is the smaller number? 3. And what is the greater number? 7. So you have to keep this smaller number in your mind. So 3 is in your mind. You have to count till 7. So 3 is in your mind. Then 4, 5, 6, 7. So count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 will come over here. So this is our answer. So you can write this is 441. Now you can count here. You can write here. How many more times does Neha have than Mohit? That is 441. Now come to the next question. How much more is the collection of Rohan than Renu? Now you have to compare the collection of Rohan and Renu. Again, you have to compare these two numbers. You have to find the difference between these two numbers. So again, you have to subtract. Whenever you compare or find the difference between the two numbers, you have to subtract. So out of these two numbers, which one is greater? This. So we have to write greater number on the top and then smaller at the bottom. So we will again subtracting these two numbers to find the difference. So Rohan have 682 stamps and Renu have 295 stamps. Now what is your first step? Yes, making the upper digits greater. Here 2 is smaller than 5. So you have to make it greater by taking the borrow. So after taking borrow, it will become 12. And what will left over here is 7. Because when 1 is removed from 8, what will left is 7. Now here again 7 is smaller than 9. Again we have to borrow from this 100 place. So what will it become? It becomes 17. And what will left over here after giving to it? 5. Now 5 is greater than 2, then it is fine. Now you can see here all the upper digits become greater than these lower digits. Now start subtracting. We have to start from ones place. So here I have just told you how to subtract the numbers. Just keep the lower digit in your mind, that is 5, and then what is the upper digit? 12. So you have to count 5 to 12. 5 is in your mind, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So count these numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 will come over here. Similarly here, keep 9 in your mind and count till 17. What comes after 9? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Count the numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same here, to keep it in mind, this 2, then 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. 3. So our answer is 387. So we will write the answer in the here. So our answer is 387. Now come to the next question. A train was carrying 838 people. At one station, 497 people got down from the train. That means एक ट्रेन में 838 पीपल ट्रैवल कर रहे थे और एक स्टेशन आया और वहां पर जब ट्रेन स्टॉप हुई तो इन 838 पीपल में से 497 पीपल ट्रेन से उतर गए। अब ट्रेन में ज्यादा लोग बचे या कम लोग बचेंगे? जब 838 पीपल में से 487 पीपल उतर गए तो ट्रेन में कितने बचे? कम बचेंगे ना, क्योंकि कुछ लोग ट्रेन में से उतर गए। So you have to tell how many people are left in the train. Left means बच गए। कितने लोग उस ट्रेन में बच गए 497 उतरने के बाद? So just write down the number of people in the train. How many people are there in the train? 838. And number of people got down, that is 497. And number of people left in the train, that means you have to subtract them, make the upper digits greater. 8 is greater than 7, it is fine. 3 is smaller, so we have to borrow and make it 13. And what will left over here is 7. Now subtract it. 8 minus 7 is 1, 13 minus 9 is 4, and 7 minus 4 is 3. So this is the number of people left in the train. So here is the third question, which you have to do it yourself. Here the pocket money of 3 boys are given and money spent is given. You have to find out the money left. कितने बच गए? So you have to subtract these numbers and then write the answer over here. Thank you.